I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is bright and sunny for me, and so excited today. I want to talk to you about reflection. That is how adult learners best learn and make change. And so I'm going to share strategies today to help you reflect on the past year, because that will supercharge your habits and goals for the next year. I'm Jenny Hensley, co-owner and effectiveness coach with Dynamics, and our goal is to help you reclaim your time by having better meetings, more effective meetings, and through coaching, and to reclaim your time so you can reclaim your life and love your job again. So we're doing these Facebook pep talks because there are topics that come up with our coaching clients all the time, and we thought that it would be helpful for all of you if we could share them with you on a weekly basis. So you can check them out on our YouTube channel or in the Facebook history. So today, again, we're going to be talking about reflecting, and this really struck me because I am following two people religiously every single day. The first one is Mel Robbins, and she wrote the 5-second rule. If you haven't read it, you absolutely must read it. It is a quick read, and it gives you this simple tool to basically get you off your butt and start doing things. And it's that you count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you get out of bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you go work out. And she does not take any crap. So no excuses, and she's doing this fantastic, I highly, highly recommend it, your month-long coaching. It's totally free. It's called the Mindset Reset, and I'll share all the information in the show notes. You get a little workbook, and there are emails and videos every single day, and it just is super helpful. So I noticed, and when I went through her first few days of activities, she has you look back at 2018. So that struck me. And then the second person that I'm following, who I've already talked to you about, is Rachel Hollis, and she wrote "Girl, Wash Your Face." And again, she's another no nonsense, no excuses leader. And her suggestion was to audit your calendar. So to go back through your calendar, look at how did you use your time. And she talks about using 2 categories. Make a list of things that you loved or that were worth it, or things that you hated that were a waste of time. And that go through your entire calendar for the year and list those things, how you spent your time, and see which column was bigger, which things surprised you, and then reflect on that, and then adjust going forward, obviously putting more of the things you love and the things that are worth doing into your calendar. I've been doing that throughout the year with my planner. I did a whole video about planners, and I've been doing that. I took a look at my weekly at how I was using my time, really worked on batching my time, so I was using chunks of time for the things that I felt were most important and that made the most difference for me and my life. So those are 2 things that I think, 2 suggestions that are really good. And I did an activity where instead of auditing my calendar, I went back through all of my phone pictures. So I went through all of my pictures on my camera starting January 1 last year, and just scrolled through them, and then obviously would stop and think, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this or that. And the thing that struck me was, you would think that all of the pictures would be super positive, but in this day and age, we really use our camera for a tool more than just recording hot, happy events. So I went through a really, really difficult time at the beginning of last year, where the first few months of the year, my sister and I were working through my mother being in and out of the hospital, and all kinds of issues with trying to coordinate care and trying to get her the help that she needed. And what struck me when I went through my photos was we really used the photos as a tool to help us with the doctors, and to help us in general just manage that whole experience. So I went through all of these things, and some of them were so great, like amazing. I got my maiden name back, so I had a rebirthday party for myself. I had a royal wedding party, traveled, all of those fun things, just great events with friends and family. But even that difficult one, the months spent with my mom, it really helped me to reflect, because you tend to block those difficult things out. And as I look back, I just really celebrated the fact that we got through it. And in those days, honestly, I did not think we were going to get through it. And she is in such a better place right now, and we've come so far. So it enabled me to look back at the entire year by looking through my photos and celebrate all of the year, in the good and the bad. So I encourage you to try that, because it was really, really neat. And I think that by looking back at what happened last year, you can also supercharge what's going to happen this year, because rather than just discounting what happened in the past, you look back and reflect and think about all the lessons you learned, and then you apply those. So those can supercharge your goals for this year. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you try it. Please share your experiences with me via the comments. Also, if you will like, share, comment, or subscribe, that will really help us. So if you could do that, that would be great. And as always, share it with people who you think that would benefit. I'll share all of the links to the books, the links to everything in the show notes. And as always, if you're lucky enough to have today off, please enjoy it. Have a great week, everybody.